The album is called Digital Distortion, right?
Yeah.
And so you talk about walking away from social media and really taking a break to get back to yourself.
Yeah.
Tell me what the significance was for you, though, for naming the album Digital Distortion. Where did you get that?
You know, I thought long and hard about what I wanted my album to be called. I'm really into the whole process, and I think that was just something that was happening for everyone. We live in an age of technology, and it's like inescapable. You use technology and things are distorted that you read misinformation or your own misinformation that you might broadcast about yourself.
Right.
And so I think it was something that was greatly affecting my life, and I just felt like I needed to take a step away and use that theme to kind of tell what my reality was in this album, instead of hoping that I could have the media tell it for me. I felt like I've got to take the power back, and I'm going to do Digital Distortion and set the record straight about a couple of things. Hopefully people can listen to the album and take something away from it.
Yeah.
When it comes to social media, we're all interacting with it and the internet, and yeah, hopefully my perspective can help some people.
I heard that. Speaking of your perspective, hopefully helping some people, you talked about a psychotic breakdown.
Yeah,
right?
I think it was emotional.
Emotional?
Yeah, emotional. I guess psychotic, I meant like mental.
Yeah.
Emotional.
Tell me what you meant. Yeah, tell me what, because when I read that, I was like, why would I've never
Yeah, I know, when
that.
I read it, I was like, well, I wasn't trying to exaggerate it or anything, but reading the word psychotic makes you think like,
and like
straitjacket.
It was big, bold. Yeah,
and I was like, it wasn't that level. Not that there's anything wrong with that if that's how you feel, but I didn't go anywhere and have to be like treated or anything that the word psychotic
could allude to.
But I feel like I definitely had an emotional rock bottom, where I just felt like I think so much of my energy was drained. I just felt like I don't know if I can continue doing this, and I think I felt a bit like a loss of my identity as my life and everything in it had kind of stopped and was on pause for a little bit, and that's tough. And I spoke to my fiance Nick a lot about that, because the same thing kind of happens a lot of the time with athletes when they retire, and you feel like you lose your identity or your daily routine is abruptly stopped. And it affects you. You kind of don't know what to do with yourself, and then when you have this whole social media thing going on top of that, of everyone, I hate you, I hate you. So it's a lot. It's not just going on social media and people being mean to you, but I think it was just the withdrawal of having something abruptly cut off and not really knowing what to do with myself or what my identity was outside of being a musician, because that's what I've been doing for so long, and it takes up all your time. So when all of a sudden you're not doing it, you're not working on an album, it's like, well, okay, well, who am I outside of music? So I had to figure that out, and I did, and I feel good.
I mean, because there was a quote I read, something you were like, I just wanted to walk away from life. And I think a lot of people took that as suicidal. A lot of people took that as like, I wanted to end my life.
There was days that I did feel like that. That's no exaggeration. But you know, I think it's important people know that I've had so many other musicians, especially females, say to me after I said that, I felt like that before too, you know, and I think it is tough for the human condition to be put on a pedestal no matter what. It's a lot for you to deal with, and I just don't think I had the coping skills at the time to be able to figure it out, and now I do, and I feel like I can go out there and handle it.